Morning, everyone. My name is Malcolm Belaires, and I'm Vice President and Secretary of the Red Rhino Fund. We're so excited to show you who we are and what we do in the Waterbury community. But first, a few words from our President, Margot Auden. Via video.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it to today's meeting, but due to circumstances beyond my control, I needed to resort to this format. My name is Margot Auden. I'm a senior and the president of Red Rhino Fund this year. Each year, Red Rhino Fund works collectively and tirelessly to heighten the awareness of our work throughout Taft, fundraise, review board applications, and most importantly, to allocate raised funding to childhood literary and artistic programming in the greater Waterbury area. We function as an active not-for-profit board, abiding by official bylaws and following all appropriate philanthropic procedures. The board is student-run and overseen by Mr. Parvis and Mrs. Frew. This year, our board consists of 8 additional student trustees, whom I will now introduce. Malcolm Belaires is our secretary, vice president, and a co-chair of our diversity committee. Quincy Morgan is our treasurer. Maggie Robertshaw serves as our grants committee chair. Dickie Ismerlian is our marketing committee chair. Eliza King-Friedman serves as the chair of our special events committee, as well as the co-chair of our diversity committee. Henry Horn serves as the chair of our nominating and governance committee and the co-chair of grants. Hartley Messer serves as co-chair of the Special Events Committee, and Annie Segalis is our co-chair of marketing. I would like to thank each of my fellow board members for their tireless effort and passionate work. We meet bi-weekly and abide by an agenda. Malcolm meticulously records minutes for us, documenting all of our decisions and discussions for future reference. Quincy is responsible for creating our budget and provides income and expense statements each time we meet as a group. Maggie has done an outstanding job leading us in the grants process this year. With 9 applying organizations, our grant application pool was the largest it's ever been. And thanks to Maggie, our site visits and application review period were highly organized. Her communication with representatives from each organization and her ability to keep each of us informed embodied the very mission of the board and led us to successfully decide upon 5 wonderful grant recipients, who you will hear from shortly. Dickie and Annie oversee all marketing, publicizing on-campus events, organizing sales, and managing our social media pages. Eliza's and Hartley's second year working as our special events team has led to successful denim days and various other fundraisers. They are currently planning our upcoming badminton tournament and Red Rhino Fund's largest fundraiser, the annual Spring Fling, which will be held Saturday, April 27th at the Watertown Golf Club. We are hoping for an even greater turnout than last year. Now I would like to introduce Maggie, who will talk more about the grants process and recognize this year's grant recipients. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Maggie Robertshaw and I serve as chair of the Grants Committee for the Red Rhino Fund, along with my co-chair Henry Horn. The Red Rhino Fund allocates nominal monetary grants to various youth-centered organizations in support of education, literacy, and the arts through a selective grants process. The preliminary steps in this process require trustees to research and reach out to various organizations whose missions promote child advocacy, particularly for the underprivileged and underserved youth population of the greater Waterbury area. When the application portal closed in early December, the board had received 9 highly qualified applications. An integral aspect of the grantee process is conducting site visits in which we meet with group leaders and interact with the children for whom these organizations have brought tangible change and opportunity. With us today are representatives from the 5 finalists of the grantee process. Our first recipient is the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Waterbury.
Good morning, I'm Karen Senich. I'm the Executive Director of the Boys and Girls Club. The Boys and Girls Club has existed in the city of Waterbury for 130 years. It serves children in kindergarten through 12th grade. And thanks to the Red Rhino Fund, we are going to be running our reading challenge, in which we challenge all of our children to read. As many of you might know, Waterbury's reading level is far below the state average. So this is one thing that we can do to encourage our children to start reading and keep reading. And also, while I have this moment, I want to thank all of the students who do come to the Boys and Girls Club through the community service process. We appreciate all of your assistance, and our children absolutely adore you, so thank you.
Our second recipient is the Children's Community School.
Good morning. Thank you very much. My name is Lynn Curlis. I'm here from Children's Community School. Many of you come and volunteer at the school and work with our special population of children in Waterbury, and we're very thankful. The grant you are giving us today is actually a continuation of something that you have supported in the past, allowing us to upgrade our technology in the school. I was actually looking through a letter that we had gotten from the past grant, and I loved your language, which said basically we are both supporting using technology as a catalyst for social change in disadvantaged communities. We thank you so much for that support. We're purchasing Chromebooks and then the carts to house them, because right now some of our classrooms have them just thrown in milk crates. Because of partners like Taft and others out there in the community, Children's Community School is now celebrating its 50th anniversary and ready to announce that we are going to open a middle school next year, thanks to the huge community support we've gotten all through the past years. I would like to, if anything else, impress upon you how extraordinary what you are doing here is. You are living your motto, and you are here helping others who are less fortunate. And if we can't do that, then to my mind, what's the purpose? Thank you so much for your giving attitude. Thank you.
Our third recipient is Girls Inc.
Hi, my name's Miranda. I'm very happy to be here. I'm from Girls Inc. of Greater Waterbury. This very generous fund from an award from the Red Rhino Fund enables us to continue to run what we call our Friday night events, which essentially is an extension of our after-school program. So girls that come directly after school on Fridays will stay until 8 o'clock. They will plan, prep, and eat together a dinner that they make along with our team, and then they'll stay on till 8 o'clock for a host of different activities. We have a range of themes from full steam ahead nights, which are focused on STEM activities. We have cookie and lollipop making nights. We have Zumba-thons. We have dance parties. We have science and biology fun nights. So those Friday night events are all geared to what the kids' interests are. So they have a part in planning, in prepping, everything from dinner to the activities. It's a wonderful opportunity for them to not sit at home in front of a TV or an Xbox or a PlayStation, but give them a fun activity to do while making friends. And this award will help us to continue throughout the school year, and hopefully with some very creative budgeting, continue to offer it through the rest of this calendar year. So we're very appreciative. We are so proud of our partnership with Taft and the continued community support we've gotten from you over the years, over a decade. We have a wonderful group of students that come to us 3 times a week and work in our literacy and after-school programs, and we couldn't do what we do now this year, marking our 155th year, without your continued support. So we're happy to be here today, and we look forward to another 155 years. Thank you.
Our 4th recipient is the Mattituck Museum.
Hello and thank you. My name is Molly Norton. I'm the education manager at the Mattituck Museum. The money that we are getting from you guys is, first of all, an awesome help in creating a new interactive piece of the museum. And we're moving towards a more interactive kind of feel to our museum, engaging audiences of all ages, and this will help kind of bring that new version of ourselves, including our brand new renovation that's going to happen, so pop on by when it's done. But this will help implement a suitcase idea where the kids will come in and actually open up suitcases that are built with objects from immigrant communities, so they get a real sense of how immigrants traveled over with little or nothing. And it will kind of be incorporated with exhibits that we're rebuilding to kind of drive that point home. So we really thank you in bringing this point to the forefront of not only kids' minds, but visitors' minds of all ages. So we really thank you.
Our 5th and final recipient is the Waterbury Symphony Orchestra.
Good morning. My name is Robert Chinante, and I'm the Executive Director of the Waterbury Symphony Orchestra. I'm very grateful to the Red Rhino Fund for again supporting Bravo Waterbury. Bravo Waterbury is currently in its 7th season. It is the largest education program of the Waterbury Symphony Orchestra and comprises about 1/3 of our budget. We are housed at the Children's Community School, which is a wonderful organization that we partner with. We are offering children music education 5 days a week based on the principles of El Sistema, social change through music, or as I like to call it for many of these kids, a future through music. The grant that we receive from this helps to support our teaching artists who are at the center of our work. They're really the lifeblood of our organization. Many of them are members of the Waterbury Symphony Orchestra, and it helps to support many of the other important components that go into music education, things like instrument method books, instrument repairs, and accessories. So thank you for your support and for providing these children with the opportunity and a future through music.
I would like to offer a final congratulations to all our recipients. Now it's my honor to introduce Henry Horn, the Chair of Nominating and Governance, to discuss the board application. Thank you.
Hello. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Henry Horn, and as Margaret mentioned, I am the Chair of the Nominating and Governance Committee of the Red Rhino Fund. If the work of these 5 organizations inspires you, or you have any interest in any of the work that we do, imagine how rewarding it would be to be part of the Red Rhino Fund Board of Trustees. This year, we'll be adding 4 new board members and are looking for a passionate group of lower middlers and middlers to join and remain on the board until graduation. To me, it's very rewarding to be in a group environment and know that what we're doing during those meetings is making an impact on the lives of people in the greater Waterbury area. It's also a rare opportunity to be vested with the authority to make these important decisions, an opportunity that most people do not get until later in life. These board positions are open to anyone interested in philanthropic engagement within a professional environment. It's a great opportunity to be inspired by local nonprofit leaders and help them to achieve the goals that they've set for their organizations. It's also a great way to build meaningful connections to the world outside of Taft. The board application will go online after this morning meeting and will remain online until March 5th, the beginning of spring break. If you have any questions about the Red Rhino Fund board, please contact me or any of the other trustees, and we'd be happy to tell you more. If you'd like to help shape Taft's culture of philanthropy and want to help ensure that this level of financial support continues in the Waterbury community, consider joining the Red Rhino Fund and find yet another way to live out the Taft motto. It is now my honor to introduce the chair of the marketing committee, Dickie Ismerlian.
Thank you. I'd just like to touch on some of our upcoming events. On March 2nd, we'll be hosting our annual badminton tournament up at the Athletic Center. This event was a great success last year, and we're hoping for a great turnout again. We'll be taking sign-ups in the week leading up to the Saturday night. You can sign up with a partner, and we encourage you to get in costume with your partner. Additionally, our main fundraiser is the Spring Fling. This year, the Spring Fling will be hosted on April 27th. And the Spring Fling is a semi-formal dance held at the Watertown Golf Club. And your attendance at the Spring Fling helps to finance such wonderful grants such as these. And this year, we're looking for sponsors for our Spring Fling. So if you know of any local businesses that may be interested in sponsoring our event, please have them reach out to me. They can be involved for as little as $50. Thank you.
On behalf of Margot Auden and all my fellow trustees, thank you for your attendance.